Hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This is Mike Parrish. Today is March 23rd, 2020, Monday. And really, it's the second week now that we're finding ourselves in the midst of this social distancing phenomenon that we've been forced into as a result of the coronavirus scare that's taking place across the world now. And I wanted to send out a video, and really, this is the first video of perhaps many other videos to come, where I wanted to just first and foremost let you know that I hope that you and your family and your friends are doing okay. And I hope that you are not someone who knows somebody who's been severely affected by the coronavirus. And if you are that person, and if, God forbid, you're somebody who knows somebody that has succumbed to the coronavirus, then our condolences go out to you. But I wanted to send an unedited video to just see if you are someone who is experiencing some of the same thoughts that we, and by we I mean myself and my family, are experiencing all of a sudden. So let me tell you who I am. So I'm somebody who is from the East Coast. I was born and raised in the Washington metropolitan area. My background professionally is I spent time in the military, both the Navy and the Army for the United States of America, and I was a law enforcement professional. During my law enforcement career, I was a SWAT team member. I was a violent crimes detective, or narcotics detective, and of course I was a patrol officer. After leaving that career, I went into project management. I was the director of energy solutions for a large construction management firm, and really just fast forwarding to the last 3.5 years, I have been the vice president of client development for a technology solutions company. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because we now are finding ourselves in a moment of, I would say at this point, extreme uncertainty with respect to what's going to happen to my wife's job. She, as a matter of fact, recently got furloughed for 40 days. And then even as one of the essential executive corporate staff members for my company, it's uncertain whether or not I'll even have a job in the next 2 to 4 weeks, even with what I do for a living. So what this did is it caused my wife and I to, maybe you're the same, to really evaluate, hey, have we been doing the right things financially? We're like the vast majority of Americans, and I don't know how it is around the world, but perhaps the vast majority of people that have been making a good living, and there are many that don't make a good living, but regardless of whether you make a lot of money, a little bit of money, or you're just maybe doing okay, are you like us in that we realize, well, we don't have a significant savings set aside. We have been living paycheck to paycheck to pay for our lifestyle. We've got 2 kids that we put through sports. We've got daily bills. We've got everything that I'm sure many of you are dealing with. But what I realized is we are skating on very thin ice financially. We don't have income that keeps coming in if we don't work. And so what that caused me to do is look immediately for a business opportunity where it would be possible to build additional streams of income so that if something like this ever happened again, we wouldn't have to worry about whether or not we're going to be able to pay for food, whether or not we're going to be able to continue to pay our bills, and whether or not we'd be able to have a roof over our head. So what I did was I looked for businesses, and I actually looked for businesses that are in what's called the network marketing category. Whether you know about that or whether you have a positive or a negative perception about that, let's kind of put that aside for a second. And I realized if I could build a business online from the comfort of my own home using technology like my laptop, Instagram, Facebook, if it was possible to use social media to build a business where we would be able to create a passive income that would come in month after month, whether we were able to work or not, if that was possible, is that something that I should do? And is the coronavirus scare, is it an appropriate time to be reminded of the importance of having the ability to maintain your lifestyle and the lifestyle of your family? I would say that the answer is yes. Perhaps you might be the type of person that says, well, I don't think it's the appropriate time to think about business. I would submit to you that I believe the opposite. I believe that if you are now all of a sudden at a point where everything is not promised, that your job is on the line, that there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to take care of yourself beyond this month or next, particularly if you can't go back to work, then maybe this is the right time to consider doing something that you can build from the comfort of your own home, using technology, using social media. And so for me, I looked at a company called My Daily Choice. It's actually called HempWorks. It's a company that's in the very quickly growing CBD industry. And more importantly, it's a company that has a solid financial plan. And that's really why I'm reaching out to you. It's a company that's expanding in the United States, but also expanding aggressively internationally. And so I wanted to just send you this link, introduce you to me. This is a very live, raw, unedited video. And if you're somebody who's looking for ways to build an additional stream or additional streams of income in addition to what you're currently doing right now, even if things get back on track, is this the reminder that you needed so that you could look for something that would give you more security long term? If that's you, or if you know somebody who's thinking like that, then please pass on my information. And again, today's March 23rd, 2020. I'm Michael Parrish. I'm talking to you from San Diego, California. And I look forward to getting to know you if you're somebody who's looking to do more. Take care out there. Talk to you soon.